Well, hi everybody. Uh,
I didn't get a live there, moniker.
Me neither.
But welcome everybody to Pixels for People. We're playing for Child's Play, and this is I'm going to ruin your name. I know it. It's flennils.
Flannels.
Flannels. Okay, I apologize for that. Uh, he is going to be running Double May Cry for us, so please make sure to donate. He has brought in everything we can, and let's keep going, folks.
Yeah, hi everybody. I am Flannels. But you may just refer to me as Flan. And yeah, we're playing some Devil May Cry. This is gonna be the all collectibles category. It's basically just a 100% light. 100% in this game is kind of mean because you have to S rank every single mission and collect all and like buy all the upgrades from the shop. All collectibles is a little bit more lenient, where you just need to collect everything. The shop is not required. Um, so everybody sit tight because this run is pretty crazy to say the least. So we're starting right now in 3, 2, 1. Devil May Cry. Okay, so we're gonna start the game here. And first things first, this game began development as Resident Evil 4. Would you know that? Wow. And there'll be a whole lot of I would say references, more so leftovers from its survival horror days. What you saw me pick up there was a blue orb fragment. Think of them as like the pieces of heart in Legend of Zelda. Collect 4 of them, and I increase my max health. And since it's the all collectibles, we're gonna collect all of them. And we also need to do all the secret missions, because the reward for completing secret missions are blue orb fragments. So we're gonna be doing those too. We'll also be collecting all of the optional guns as well. And that's about it. And we're gonna just be trying to go fast. Mission 1 here is a pretty straightforward mission. You just have to collect a few orbs to unlock a door. Normally you would need to go around this big room to collect 45 orbs, but in the horse statue there, you can jump on the spear and get a hidden cache of 100. So you can skip going around this room altogether, pretty much. This is going to be our first instance of the puppet enemies, the marionettes. We're not going to deal with them quite yet. We're just going to run away because we just can. Finding them here is slow, and we want to go fast. We collect the key to unlock a door. Very Resident Evil-esque. You collect keys to unlock doors. Here, we have to explore and do all that fun stuff. Another blue orb fragment there. We're gonna complete our first blue orb fragment right here in the first mission, in fact. Right now. And we are gonna... Oops. That's another red orb cache on the plane. Red orbs are essentially our currency that we're going to be using to buy abilities and items. That'll be pretty helpful. So the run is basically just revolves around your orb route. Every single mission has been counted for its rewards, because completing a mission led to a rank, and depending on your rank, you get a red orb reward. The max rank is S, and of course we're going to try to attain S ranks whenever we can. It is very important that on mission 1 and 2 specifically, I S rank both of them, because like that I can buy a certain ability by mission 3, which is imperative for movement. What you saw me do there to the puppets is called slash canceling, where by rotating the stick in between the sword strikes, I can cancel out the recovery animation, allowing me to swing faster, as well as a little tech called quick shooting, where in this game, if you tap the button with a bit of rhythm, you can shoot a lot faster than the game normally allows. So it looks like I'm mashing, but in reality, I am rhythmically pressing the button to get the fastest possible shooting range. Let me just see my orbs here. Yeah, should be good. That's right, nice.
So how hard would it be to get into this game as a speedrunner?
It's not that hard, honestly. There are various strats, various different metas, especially for any percent. and it's pretty easy to get into, honestly. The tutorials are pretty straightforward, and the game itself isn't really all that complicated, not until you start getting to the nitty-gritty stuff. We just picked up Alistair. That's going to be our main weapon for, like, the entirety of the game, since it gives us the Devil Trigger. If you could see, well, you can't see now, but I got, like, 3 runes beneath my health bar. And once those 3 are in, I can enter the Devil Trigger mode, or DT, which is basically a super state that makes me run faster, deal more damage, and even recover my HP. You saw me do a little taunt on that puppet. Taunting enemies gives you DT. There are 2 kinds of taunt: the one-handed taunt and the two-handed taunt. Two-handed taunt gives you 2 runes, but it takes a bit of time, and one-handed taunt gives you 1 rune, which is a little bit quick, and we're going to be using them quite a bit. Here in Mission 2, it's imperative that I don't take damage. If I take damage, that'll ruin the S rank, and will effectively make my Mission 3 just a bit more annoying. And these scissor enemies... Come on. Alright, we're good. Here we're gonna pick up the...
Do you have a moment where I can... Do you have a moment where I can put in a donation?
Most I can put in a donation? Sure enough, you can plug in and you can do it right now.
Alright, we have a $10 donation from Anonymous with no comment, but I do want to remind people that we have Rough City coming up in a roughly 2 hours, maybe an hour. But it has a donation for upgrade to any percent. We have nothing on it right now, but it's only $50. So please get in your donations, and if you want to see these incentives, please put them towards that. Thank you very much.
Alright. So here in Mission 3, I bought the Stinger ability. Stinger level 2, to be precise. That's why we need to collect... we need to get the S rank on missions 1 and 2. If we only got 1 S rank, I wouldn't be able to buy the level 2 version of Stinger, which is this lunge attack. That is effectively going to be our main form of movement for the rest of the game. I also picked up the shotgun in Mission 2. And it allows me to do this pretty cool strat on these skulls. Just jump and blow them up. It feels really nice. And now we're coming up to our first boss, Phantom. Now, Phantom is interesting. I've been struggling in practice against this guy in the runs I was doing beforehand. So let's see how good I'll do here. Oh, he's doing a slow turn. Yep. This fight is gonna take a while. So the intent here is to actually double jump off him and try to hit him in his back. His weak spot is in that big booty of his. And he gave me pretty bad RNG. It was still possible to recover, but it's a little bit hard. He can either stay still or slow turn. I got a slow turn, so that's unfortunate. Now we're coming all the way back here because there's the hidden blur fragment right there, and there's another one that spawns on this other side after you beat Phantom. And we're also doing our first secret mission here, called Critical Hit. In this secret mission, we're gonna need to kill one of those scissor enemies in 1 shot. It's the game teaching you the critical hit mechanic. Some enemies have an alternative way to kill them. The scissor here. Wait for it to come down. We're gonna stun him. Get right up. That didn't work. Hold on. There we go. You get really close to the scissor and you give him a good shot to the face, and they die instantly. And we're gonna be seeing another critical hit mechanic in Mission 4 against the shadow enemy. As well, since I didn't take damage and I did everything pretty well, I'm gonna get a special bonus here. So at the end of missions, not only are you granted an S rank, but you can also get a special bonus if you did exceptionally well. 1, 2, for. Special bonus, effectively, you do things a little bit above the curve, and you get a 2,000 red orb bonus, which is pretty huge. It's another secret mission here. Okay, let's slow down a bit. What just happened? I went back into the Phantom Arena, and it became another secret mission, Phantom Babies, where you need to kill like 100 of them. But we just used the holy water that I bought at the start of the mission. Holy waters are pretty much essential to the speedrun, and this current route that we're doing is one of that I made myself, where you use the holy water, oops, save and quit, and it eliminates the holy water usage from the mission, because using items reduce your score. And you saw there, that was the critical hit on the shadow enemy. This is the shadow enemy. That was a skewer attack. What happens is he skewers, you jump on top of him, shoot him a couple of times, and he dies instantly. The normal way to kill him is you would shoot him until you reveal a core, and then you can melee the core. But the critical hit is pretty consistent, and depending on the RNG, faster, because it's random the amount of shots it takes to reveal the core. Sometimes you can shoot them like just a couple of times, and other times you need to shoot them like for like a minute. It's crazy. Yet another secret mission done. Those were Phantom Babies too, where instead of needing to use a holy water, you gotta step on them. So you can't use weapons on that specific room. And we're coming back here because guess what? There's yet another secret mission. And in this one, we're gonna be fighting 3 shadows, but you only have 1 shot. So if you don't get the secret mission, if you would like die here, that's it. Reset, and only then you can restart. But we're gonna take care of these guys by just dumping 2 holy waters on them. One to reveal the core, and then another one to damage them proper. Now, if I don't take damage here, there we go. And that's all the secret missions for mission 4. So as long as I don't take damage, I should special bonus this mission, SB, as we say. Which is the part that I cooked up myself for this route specifically in all collectibles. Where I essentially found out that if you critical hit the first shadow, collect his orbs, and of course use the holy water on the secret mission, save and reset to eliminate that whole holy water usage. You can get the special bonus by collecting the other shadow's orbs and not taking any damage, which is a huge boost for the remainder of the game, because it'll allow me to buy our other very important movement option ability. So this is Angelo. We're gonna hit him 8 times in DT and dump a holy water, and he's done. Just like that, easy. There you go, S rank special bonus. Here in mission 5, we're gonna go over to Alistair and buy Vortex level 2. So Vortex is our fastest form of movement by far. And it can only be used in DT, so even our DT is routed out. Thank you, Shadow, for the good RNG. The first Shadow gave me some pretty bad RNG. He decided to jump up instead of skewer, but this guy, he was cool. Funny thing, I found out the manipulation for this Shadow as well. So yay. Strat discoveries. There was a hidden orb cache there too, and this mission is that easy to special bonus. Just kill the shadow, get the hidden cache, and go down, and we're done. As long as you don't take damage, you'll special bonus very easily. Now here in mission 6, we're gonna buy 2 holy waters and a purple orb. Purple orbs increase my maximum DT. They give me 1 rune per orb. So those are also routed in so that we buy them when we need to refill at the start of missions, which is, you know, essential when you want to go fast. So here's some bugs here. Hope y'all not scared of bugs, but don't be, because we're gonna holy water them all, just like that. Mission 6 is pretty straightforward. Not really anything going on. There was that hidden blue orb fragment, but otherwise it's pretty simple. We're gonna vortex here. This is our vortex movement. See how fast it is? If you got anything to say, now is the time for like a quick message.
We do have another donation from Sierra that says, "Gotta start the chance to get some weapon glitches going. Thanks for a cool event and good cause." And she or he donated to Rough City Upgrade to any %, and we are now at $40 away from Rough City Upgraded to any %. If you guys want to get that in, please have a donations ready and send them in, and make sure you click to donate for that incentive, please.
Awesome. So there was that little enemy there called the Death Scissor, but we just holy watered them, and that's that. Here's Phantom again, and we actually deal with him to collect his orbs. Here in Mission 7, we're in a bit of a time. Our health is constantly draining, and I'm going to attempt to special bonus this mission as well, so that we'll be set for the rest of the game. Nice triple kill there with the shotgun. But here is the single worst part of the game, Secret Mission 5. Secret Mission 5, we have these two spider enemies here. We have to make sure that they kill each other. However, the only attack that causes friendly fire is their rock spin. And if you can guess, it's completely random if they do it. And if you damage them in any way, you need to go out and reset the mission because you have failed. Now, I have the world record in this category, and I believe, that is entirely due to this secret mission. Which, I think that was some great RNG there. That was insane. That was really quick. But yeah, it's possible that I could have like died there. Like I've died there multiple times in my attempts of running this. It can be that bad. And also, yesterday while I was practicing, one of the spiders clipped inside the wall. So yeah, very good game. Very good secret mission, I say. But everything went fine. We special bonus mission 7. There we go. All good. Heading on to mission 8, we're going to find Phantom for our last time. And we're effectively entering mid-game here. We're going to get over here. There's Phantom again. Now the strat is we jump here twice, stun him. Same strat. Try to hit his booty, but it's pretty hard. Phantom's hitbox is really deceptive. It's really, really weird. Okay, that wasn't so bad. This is fine. I should have, now I'm trolling a bit, but I should have stingered off the ledge there, and I would have landed on that blue orb fragment that was sitting on that ledge. But whatever. Whoops. And here we're gonna collect the most important gun in the game, the grenade gun. The grenade gun is the most powerful gun in the game, by far. It will be pretty useful to deal with enemies and also to build DT. That's one thing that it does in spades against most enemies. You'll see what I mean. And yeah, it's just a very good gun all around. A few more hidden fragments there, and we're all good. Here we're gonna buy 5 holy waters and a purple orb. So, there were a few new developments in any percent, and applying those developments to all collectibles as well allows for a very lenient orb route if you're doing special bonus mission 4 and 7, and or 8. If you miss a special bonus on 7, you can special bonus 8. And yeah, I think the run can be very optimized from those new strats. Here you see the blade enemies. These guys, they are pretty stingy to give DT with a grenade gun. I don't know why or for what reason, but they just do. We go over to that side to collect a fragment, and we just vortex over here. We're gonna collect our other melee weapon. It's gonna be Ifrit. We're gonna activate this dial, get on these platforms. A normal person would do platforming, but we speedrun, so we're just gonna do this. It's that easy, folks. So now we get Ifrit. Oops. And we're gonna use it to open a door. And this is the hardest boss in video game history, guys. Let me focus here for a bit. Alright, we're done. Whew. I always like to joke. I always joke when I play this game that Griffin 1 is the hardest boss in video game history, but you can just skip him. I believe he's the only boss that you can just skip altogether in the series.
If only I had known that when I was young and playing this game.
Now you do. You can just skip Griffin 1 by just hitting the torch. Here we're going to be dealing with a few puppets. But nothing a grenade gun can handle. You might be seeing me shoot the grenade gun while in DT, and then on DTing as the grenade gun hits them. That's a technique we call DT flash, where the grenade gun shot is powered up by the DT, and when it hits an enemy, it'll build up even more DT than it normally would. So it's also a pretty handy ability that we're going to be using a bit as well. That's mission 9. Here we pay the door some 200 orbs to get into mission 10. Mission 10 is a bit of a troll mission because you need to get a guiding light, and but the light can troll you sometimes and go to a side that it normally doesn't, and it just boots you back to the beginning, a la Lost Woods. So yeah, let's just hope that doesn't happen.
Well, I get to embarrass myself now thanks to my mother. Lemon Kitsu's mommy donates $25, and thank you very much, Mom. I appreciate that, and so do the children with our Child's Play. I'm sure the runners do as well, and all of our fans.
Yes, we do. Here's some blades. We're just gonna holy water these fools. Yeah, holy waters are pretty powerful. And before there would be a whole lot more holy waters in the run, but a bunch of development led to less holy waters and to an overall more fun run, in my opinion. We're gonna pop another holy water here to get rid of those spiders from Secret Mission 5. Luckily, we can just baptize them like that. We're gonna pick up a holy water on that little corner there, and we're done with mission 10. Going into mission 11. Mission 11 has a secret mission right back here. Pretty easy one. We're just gonna jump, jump, jump. There you go. You just gotta collect the fragment floated that's just floating there. Here we're gonna try to not take damage as well to S rank it, just to be safe. But I don't think it should happen, considering there's another blue fragment in this section here that we're gonna collect on the way back. You just gotta kill all the blades, and we're gonna do it with, yes, a holy water. Important also to mention, completing secret missions adds to your mission score. So I can use holy waters and not worry about my rank, because I know completing the secret mission will, like, cancel out the holy water usage, effectively. So that's pretty cool.
So does every item usage lower your score, or is it just one and then it's done?
Every item usage lowers your score. The more items you use, the less score you're gonna get. You need 1,000 points to get an S rank in normal mode. And you get these points by completing the mission under an allocated time, amount of damage taken, and amount of orbs collected. And things that can add to your score are completing secret missions, and using items reduce your score. So I can just use all these 3 holy waters that I used in this mission and be completely fine knowing that I'll S rank here. That was level 2. That was just the same, pretty much the same fight, except we do a bit of a different combo at the start, and we do it with 2 holy waters this time. So pretty easy, pretty simple. After Phantom, all the bosses are going to be taken care of with holy water, with exception to the final boss. And that's mission 12 done. Nice S rank. Going here into mission... I said mission 12, mission 11. This is mission 12. I always get mission 12 and 11 mixed up. I always call it 11 12. And I never remember that 12 is this one. So we have
Yar, har, diddly dee.
So there are these... now we get these underwater first-person sections. They're not that bad. All things considered. They're pretty short.
Are they a holdover from the RE wannabe?
I couldn't tell you. And I think I messed this one up here. Yeah. I mistimed it, unfortunately. What should have happened is that this guy should have died in 1 holy water. But this is fine. There you go. I have to deal with this enemy first, and then we're gonna have Griffin 2. And Griffin 2 has a pretty cool strat here. We're gonna stand in this spot and wait until Dante takes aim. Shoot once, shoot twice, and Stinger. Whoops. And then we can holy water. Shoutouts to Disney's Place who found this strat. Pretty consistent, really cool looking as well. And
I am questioning my childhood.
Huh?
I am questioning my childhood because that fight took me forever.
Well, think of it this way. Now you can take revenge on him by doing the strat. And he's pretty obtuse, Blue Fragment. You need to Stinger jump off that last mast over to the end, to that little end there, and only then will the Blue Fragment spawn. I have no idea how someone is supposed to figure that out. It's probably like strategy guide bait.
Yeah, I was just about to say, there is a strategy guide. I had it, I found it.
Well, there you go. Mission 13 is pretty much a non-mission. We're just gonna go through 2 rooms here in underwater. We got the needle gun in a previous mission, and we can only use it in these underwater sections here. We're just gonna take care of these blades, and we're just gonna exit the ship, and that's mission 13. Pretty short, pretty easy. If you got something to say, like a donation or something, that would be a nifty time to say it.
We have no new donations, but I do want to say again that we do have incentives that are up and running to go. We have Rough City, any percent. We have River City Ransom, Underground, First Principal Abobo. I did not know that was even in there. Octopath Traveler has been met for Defeat Karma. And we have Ultima 3 Exodus, Kill Lord British. Metroid Dread, Lake Gravity Suit. Mega Man 2 Randomizer, Use Secret Character. Super Castlevania 4, Upgrade to Hard Mode. And finally, Bucky O'Hare, Upgrade to Hard Mode. So if you have any donations you want to have them put towards that incentive, please feel free to do that. Just make sure to target that incentive.
Alright. So, we beat mission 13, but we're not done with the underwater sections quite yet. We needed to go back to collect a little fragment that was just in the little basement of the ship. And there's the secret mission here that is only active once you beat mission 13 and you go back to the captain's cabinet. In this secret mission, there's nothing special. We just gotta kill these enemies in this wide open room. I will not blame you if you get a bit dizzy because the movement is quite weird. And there's just pretty much nothing to it. Some people will say this is the worst secret mission in the game, but they're lying. It's Secret Mission 5. Don't listen to them. It's Secret Mission 5 every time. What I got here was just pure luck. I am telling you. I should die now. There you go. That's not a full blue orb. And here we're just gonna save and reset, which is faster than to just manually swim back. Just like that. Okay, we're done with the water for now, but there's another fragment just here, real quick. And going on to mission 14, we're gonna do a little bit of shopping. I'll need to build my DT on these guys. There we go. Alright. Here we're gonna buy 5 holy waters again. We're gonna buy air hike and air raid. Air hike is our double jump, where you can jump off walls. Oops. I gotta be trigger happy with the stinger there. But this is fine. You can jump off.
I see what you did there.
Haha, trigger. So air hike is our double jump, and air raid is what allows us to maintain flight, because you can buy vortex and use it normally, but air raid allows you to maintain the flight, which is pretty cool. Since I took damage, I'm gonna go back here real quick to collect this holy water here. There was a hidden item in mission on a treasure leading to the Griffin fight in mission 12, and that I could have picked up on 13 as well. But I didn't pick it up because the route allows me to not pick it up. But since I took damage here, I'm gonna A rank mission 14, and it's possible that I mess up, that the orb route doesn't work out the way it should now. So I picked up that backup holy water. In retrospect, I should pick up the one that's at the start of mission 15, but that's fine. We're not here to break world records.
Yeah, but that's what marathon safety is for.
Yeah.
I'm sure you got a save file somewhere.
I do, in fact. But that's it. But that would be like already in endgame, pretty late endgame. So what if I just reset and just boot up that save file? Lol. Now we're going back here again because, of course, a new secret mission. And a few fragments that I didn't pick up, but we're picking up on the way back. That one on that ledge over there. There's one on this ledge over here. That, funny enough, when nightfall comes around, this fragment turns into a full blue orb. So I don't know if that actually impacts the rest of the collectibles. And you can just have like 3 fragments forever because you didn't pick up this one blue orb that was full when you did. So this secret mission, we have to kill some more shadows. And of course, we're just gonna holy water them. Doesn't matter if I took damage or not. We're gonna save and reset again. So let's just wait here. Also note, when they're in this red aggressive phase, it's also random the amount of time it takes for them to explode. So shadows are just RNG incarnate, if you ask me.
Pretty sure we did ask you.
Yeah. So if you ask me again, yes, they are RNG incarnate. On to mission 15. It's a pretty straightforward mission. We're gonna get over to this side first, break this wall, get over here and collect this blue orb fragment over here. Collect this holy water as well. Build up some DT on these guys. Which, by the way, those specific puppet enemies, they're called fetishes. Yeah, they're just called fetishes. And since this is all collectibles, I gotta come over to this side to spawn yet another blue orb fragment that is only on this side. But you need to unlock both doors with the emblem shield that you collect on mission 14. Here's a strat that makes it so I don't have to hit the dials to get some platforms over here. Gonna jump off of this guy and over here. Awesome. Normally you would need to hit 2 dials to lower 2 platforms to get to those to get to this key item here. But a member of the community, Fiery, he discovered that you can high time this one of those blade enemies and enemy step off of them and air hike into the item, so you don't need to lower the platforms. And it looks pretty sick, I must admit. And now we're heading up into Griffin 3. The last time we're going to be seeing Griffin in this game. Big birdie. And here there is another blue orb fragment that is completely missable if you don't collect it. I go over here.
Yeah, this one fight I won with ease.
Alright. So this blue orb fragment right here, it'll just vanish because Griffin at the start of the second phase of the Griffin fight, he breaks the bridge. So you have no way to access the blue orb fragment anymore. He didn't die. That's interesting. Normally you would just use two holy waters after you bring him down at the start of the second phase, but sometimes you can take you'll probably take a few more grenade gun shots. Rarely happens. Not that huge of a deal. We collect this item here and we're off to mission 16. And here we're going to do a bit of shopping. 2 devil stars and an untouchable item. That's the item that I skipped over collecting in mission 12/13. The untouchable is an item that makes you completely invincible for a few seconds and also puts you in DT state as well for the duration of the invisibility. And we're gonna use it to great effect. Coming back here, there's yet another secret mission, the Skull Stairs, where we just enemy step off of them and collect the blue orb fragment. Pretty simple. And if you fall, they laugh at you, because of course they do. Running away from these guys. Get over here, shoot them. Good RNG. You were gonna say?
I was just asking for a moment if to continue. Yeah. I don't know the right word, but upsell the incentives that we have.
Sure enough. Sure enough. Go ahead.
All right, thank you very much. We have the Rough City and the Rough City upgrade to any percent at, I believe it's 23 minutes, but the screen's showing wrong. But we need $40 to meet that incentive. We have River City Ransom, Underground Fight Principle, Abobo, at $50, but we have nothing on that yet. Ultima 3, Kill Lord British, also at $50, but 0. Metroid Dread Lake Gravity Suit, also $50, but 0. Mega Man 2 Randomizer, use secret character. This is where I would put my money, people. But it's also at $50, but 0. And Super Castlevania 4 upgrade to hard modes at $10 out of 50. And Bucky O'Hare upgrade to hard mode is 0 of 50. So please remember to get your donations in and put your incentives where you want them, folks.
Alright. Now we're coming up to the last boss type here in the game, Nightmare. Nightmare has gone through a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot of revisions, but it's been an adventure. I am completely missing the strat here. So, this is fine, I guess. What should have happened is I should have jumped on top of him and start doing a combo of Grenade Gun, High Time, Helmbreaker, Grenade Gun, High Time, Helmbreaker in Double Trigger. That would allow me to one-cycle this guy. The way Nightmare works is you have to hit the dials on the walls. to make him solid, so that he reveals the core, and then once the core is exposed, you can hit him. He has a top core and a back core. We want to focus on the top core for the first fight, because the cores break, and when they break, they take more damage. I mean, they can take more damage. Their defense increases, and that defense increase carries over to future fights. So it's important that I don't try to hit the back core to like break it before the time. Unfortunate nightmare fight, but this is okay. Here's another secret mission that we have to deal with some more cats. We gotta hunt them down this time. These two, we deal with 2 holy waters on them. Right here. And then just wait for them to die. Okay. And there's one in this room. Then I'm gonna see if I can get him to do the skewer attack here again. Too far. I need to be a certain distance. Please? Thank you. There you go. I'm just gonna let him grab me, because then he explodes. Just like that. And there is another one hidden all the way over here. I believe this is the only secret mission in the series that you need to go to multiple rooms to complete. And I think that's pretty cool. Try to manipulate him to secure me again. There we go. Very nice. And we're gonna collect this blue fragment over here as well. Oops, I missed it. That's fine. And there you go. In this room, it's possible to collect 2 blue orb fragments in the same frame. And if that happens, one of them is completely lost forever.
Maybe that's why the other orb that turns into a full one is there?
Doubt it, but it's possible. You need to collect it at the exact frame. It's literally frame perfect if that happens, so pretty unlikely if that happens, honestly. So once we're done with that, we're gonna go over the bridge over here, all the way back from mission 3. We're gonna use the key item we got on 13 and be done with this mission. Nice. S rank. On to 17. We're gonna go right back to over here. And this is the first instance of the untouchable usage. Because guess what? There's yet another secret mission. All the way back into this section here. Where we just gotta collect the fragment that's just floating in the air there. And that's why we need the untouchable, so we can just vortex all the way from the other side of the bridge to here. And not need to worry about the death side enemy. Right there. Save and reset as well, like that. Wait. There you go. I was almost forgetting. Here on 17, we buy yet another set of 5 holy waters. We buy another untouchable and another purple orb. That'll be our 6th double trigger rune. Here we're gonna meet the frost enemies. And where before the strat was to holy water them twice, runner waifu, I believe it was waifu, he found a strat that you can holy water them once and just hit them with 2 slightly charged Ifrit strikes, and they'll be done. This saves a holy water, and while a bit slow, lets you save a menu in a future mission. So, pretty handy. Also, to anyone that's watching this and is probably wondering how I am vortexing through a bunch of enemies, if you hold the right trigger, you will override the automatic lock-on of the game. And you can freely vortex wherever you want. Here we're going to use the untouchable that we just bought on this dinosaur guy. We needed to reverse the... We needed to deflect the fireballs it shoots 3 times. And this is on a section where the untouchable helps a lot, and that's where and this is also where the new 80% strats come into play as well, where normally I wouldn't be able to have this untouchable on this mission here because of the orb route. But since the development is in 80%, I'm able to collect this untouchable here and do the section way faster than normal.
You know, I'm looking at this game, and now I am seeing all the Resident Evil touches that you mentioned.
Yep. It's very Resident Evil. I'm looking at chat here. It was Chris Link that found out the frost strats. So shout outs to Chris. I don't want to send misinformation here. I don't like that. This is level 3, and much like his namesake, we're gonna just use 3 holy waters and it's done.
So do your ranks matter anymore, or is it just done?
As of now, they don't really matter. Actually, they do, because we're gonna S-rank mission 18, this one, and 19. And then, possibly, if I'm unlucky, I might need to S-rank to a special bonus, the mission 22. But with the way things are, that probably won't be the case. But these missions right here, 18 and 19, they're pretty important that I S-rank here. I actually hit the barrel that had the blower fragment. I'm actually impressed. Little underwater section here. Gotta deal with these guys. Please? Thank you. It doesn't really matter if I take damage here. It's all good. Okay.
Are there no crosshairs for the spear gun?
No what?
Crosshairs. Aiming?
No. They just go there.
So you're just planning going off a sight.
Yep. You just go outside. There is a little lock on. It does track the enemies a bit. So it's not that bad. This room is really interesting. Normally, you would hit a dial to flood the room with water so you can swim up here. But with a couple of precise jumps, you don't need to flood the room at all. And collect the blower fragment in a little suspicious ledge there as well.
T'aimes les vraies grandes pizzas? Essaye la Big New Yorker. 6 grosses pointes fromagées qui se plient en deux.
Every Canadian dairy farm has an environmental farm plan, but I also have a plan to win. This is the Renewable Energy Zone. Are you the solar fan?
Oh
no! Ranger.
No! Run!
Renewable energy for the win.
What's your most likely? RBC has helped millions of young Canadians turn their most likelies into most definitelys.
Most definitely started my own business.
Most definitely became a software engineer.
Most definitely recorded an album.
Most definitely competed for Team Canada.
Making their ideas happen with scholarships, internships, and skill development, plus resources for artists and athletes. See how we could help support you.
I'm making a piggy bank so I can be inspired to save.
BMO helps you kickstart your savings habit with a cash bonus when you open a new checking and savings account.
Wow. What's your muse?
I thought it was kind of obvious.
Just sleep in your makeup. You're so tired.
Who are you? I'm this influencer girly. Duh. I'm the one that tempts you to commit skin sins like washing with whatever. Or overpaying for trendy products. So, why don't you sleep in your makeup, freaky girl? Elf skin! No! So easy, effective, and affordable!
Holy hydration. Your skin salvation.
I could see me in the game.
Okay, we're back.
We're back? We're good? Alright.
We're good.
Okay, so apologies everyone. That was unfortunate on my end, but don't worry. We're all good now. So I'll say what should have happened in Nightmare 2 is, whoops, I should have one-cycled him as well on that fight, but I messed up my infrared charge times, so that didn't happen. But it's totally fine. Here on mission 19, we're gonna assemble our last blue fragment. Yes, okay, so I didn't miss anyone, gladly, thankfully. As sometimes I would forget one that was like just on the way. Sometimes. And we're gonna, and also our last gun, the Nightmare Beta. Nightmare Beta, which would be in mission 15 if you did one side first and then did the other one. You would find the Nightmare Beta on the side you didn't go to first. But if you don't pick it up there, it just spawns on that bad in the mirror here. So here's the nobody enemies. Messed up the strategy. I should have shot that guy. Now one guy with the DT. But this is fine. And then we holy water them like that. And we're done with mission 19 like that. This will secure the S rank because it didn't take damage. Okay.
No, we took pizza.
Now we took pizza. Yeah. Alrighty. Now going all the way back here to the Nightmare Room. We're going to be able to go into the underworld proper. And in mission 20, we're going to have our last nightmare fight, which I hope to at least get one of them correctly for the sake of the marathon. Because
you got 9 minutes.
I got 9 minutes. We're by 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And a purple orb. Okay. All I'm gonna need for this mission is the holy water. But we already buy everything I'm gonna need for the last missions, which would be the devil stars and the extra holy waters. And of course we buy the purple orb to refill our DT. Over here. Okay, this one I got correctly. There you go. You just hide Grey Gun, High Time, Helmbreaker, the backcore, and that's how you do it. Easy game.
And of course, Holy Water.
And of course, the Holy Water at the end. Nightmare 3 especially has a second phase. So if that was a little bit louder than usual, it's because the Holy Waters is hitting the core, the normal core, and then the second phase core at the same time, which is why it's pretty loud. On to mission 21. This is our last secret mission in the game, where we're gonna collect a item that's pretty much just for New Game Plus purposes, which is the Bangle of Time. But since it's all collectibles, we gotta collect it. We just gotta go through these hallways, beating some last nobodies, and yeah, just go our merry way. If you got anything to say now, it's a pretty good time.
Unfortunately, we still have no new donations, but we do have many incentives to go, folks. So if you would love to, please donate when you can, what you can, if you can, and push to those incentives.
Okay. Okay, so that's the last nobody. We gotta wait for him to die so the door unlocks. This section is one that I was struggling a lot recently. I think I was just washed. I would miss this like a bunch of times. But I figured out. I'm gonna stay here, wait a bit, and go all the way to the Bangle of Time like this. Nice. So, that T-Rex guy there, you would normally you would need to destroy it to cause some more enemies to spawn, and then kill those to spawn some platforms to get to the bank all the time. But turns out you can just vortex all the way to the... I messed up now. Me and my yapping. Vortex all the way to the top and collect to the and collect the bank all the time, just like that. What just happened now? There is a thing on the other side of the room that we need to hit 3 times, and we do that with grenade gun shots, and that unlocks the door. But in my yapping, I used the Devil Star to recover my DT, and went through the door before time. So that's fine. Just a whole lot of fun things happening in this run, huh?
Yeah, it's totally planned.
Totally planned. Everything is scripted.
We are chat API.
Dealing with some more nobodies in this hallway. Right here, so we can get to the room that got the Cosmo Climb famous. Named after runner D Cosmic. He found out that vortexing up through the enemy, he found that out in this room, this following room here. So get your steering modes in chat if you want, because it's time to climb the Cosmo Climb. So let me focus here a bit to see if I get it. Wait. This works. This totally works. Fine. What should have happened is I would vortex all the way to this side and not the other one, but since you're depending on actual enemies this time and not static things, it doesn't work out sometimes. I believe I have enough orbs. 5,343. Is that enough? I'm barely enough. Okay. Okay, I got a bit unlucky with my orb route, but okay, I'm just gonna do a bit of mashing here on this little shoot 'em up section. Thank you, Kamiya. So I guess I must have missed a few orbs somewhere. I don't know. Maybe not getting the A rank in what's it called? Not getting the S rank on 14.
I see you are shooting runes, and they actually alternate in what rune they are.
Yeah, that's not really. It's just a flavorful thing. Okay. Honestly. So like the runes don't matter. We're just shooting them. What matters is I have to shoot this guy, Moondus. That's our final boss. And it's a shoot 'em up section. What should have happened is I would have been able to buy a purple orb at the start of the mission. And I could just use these devil stars over here to summon this dragon and just kill him a lot quicker. But yeah, unfortunate things happened. Unfortunate. But too late to go back now. On the ground section, we're just gonna YOLO it, jump in the lava, and start hitting him a couple times. Is it possible I die? It's possible I die. You know what? Just so I don't die, I'm gonna use the Vital Star. This is an all collectibles run of all time, if I do say so myself. Like, a whole lot of stuff happened. And that's Moondus. By the way, the cutscene. It's time. I just remembered.
Yep.
My mother risked her life for me, and now you too.
should have saved you. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
This was my mother's. Now I'm giving it to you. My father's also here now. Rest in peace.
Big Sag. Alright, so we're going a bit overestimate here, but this is fine, right?
Just a teeny tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit. Alright. Well, this was, in fact, a Resident Evil game, so of course, escape sequence. Not much here, we're just gonna run away before the island explodes because reasons. Moon just had a time bomb set, I guess.
Maybe he was the bomb.
Maybe he was the bomb. True. Alrighty. So just gonna vortex. Forget those guys. And we just gotta people run, I guess. People sprint.
People leave.
People leave. Yes. Just building up my DT back on these guys real quick. Last blades. The last holy water. All right. Fantastic. And then we're just yeah, we're just almost done here. Whoa, what is that? But you thought Munis was done. No, he's not. There's still this little fight here. That we're just gonna vortex him to death. Like that. And you know what? For the fans.
Looks like we have a winner.
Jackpot. For the fans. And now a little plane section here. So yeah, the run is pretty much done. But time will be once we skip the plane cutscene. So aside from the mishaps, pretty good run.
You're not too far over estimate.
Not too far above estimate. And time. There you go. Alrighty. A bit above estimate. We had the little ad happening, which was funny.
It was pizza.
It was pizza. So yeah, appropriate. It was appropriate ads.
We do appreciate you doing this for us.
Yeah, I appreciate being here. I appreciate you guys having me around. Thank you, everybody who tuned in, everybody who donated for the this little incentive of mine. You know, shout out to the entirety of the DMC speedrunning community. Really good fellas. If you want to get in this game, by all means, just get in the Discord and ask some questions and get in. It's a pretty fun game. And all that. Just yeah, thanks again. If you wanna see me, you can go to twitch.tv/flennils. I will be attempting this run still, trying to improve that world record with the new strats. So if you want to see some more of this game, you're more than welcome to tune in. We'll be lovely to have you here.
Thank you again for showing up and having fun with us and helping us out with this. We do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. See you guys next time, I think. Maybe? Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. See yes.
All right, next up we have Syria with a twofer. We have Rough City 80%, and if you continue to put in your incentive, it can be done to... Wait. Hold up. The upgrade to any percent, but it says any percent. Are we correct on that? But the other one is River City Ransom Underground, and the incentive for that is fighting Principal Abobo. So please remember to get your incentives in, and remember we are here for Child's Play to help out these children who want to play games with us. They help out a lot with the children that are in hospitals by donating video game systems, consoles, and everything to help them enjoy their life while stuck in a hospital.